Well, hello, my beautiful souls. This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly, intuitive catalyst conduit. You can find me on facebook.com/intuitive catalyst conduit for shamanic tarot readings and the free mini soul consultations. So here's the question today. It's about dreams. And you know, when we have put our life on hold, when we have put ourselves into the background, when we have shoved ourselves into boxes to please everyone else, to take care of others, what or how? That's the better question. How do we get started again on our dreams? What we really want, the things that we really wanted to accomplish, or the thing that we really wanted to accomplish. That's the question. And here's what Dream Dust gave me. Now, the first card is Four of Wind. And I just did a reading for someone here in the park, a free reading, and he also got Four of Wind. The second card, now I did not intend to draw 3 cards, but I found myself shuffling and pulling cards, and this is what I get. The next answer is 8 of Fire. Notice this magnificent egg. It's pretty amazing. And the third card is 7 of Fire. So, because you see, this thing about dreams, it's pretty special. Because you see, I never thought that I had any. I was shoved down, pushed down, negated, minimized, deliberately, often, and in many cases, unconsciously. And it still continues to this day with my birth family. It's quite amazing. But that I can ignore now. I am an adult and I can see it for what it is. But as a child, when you're a child, you can't. And it's only in my, I'm not kidding here, in my mid-40s, maybe early 50s, that I used to tear up when I heard people talking about their dreams and what they wanted to do. And you know, I've always had this dream and da-da-da-da-da. And I realized that I didn't have any. That was just so devastating to me, to understand that, to feel that, to see that. And now that I am climbing out of the muck and the depths, and I am back on the surface, and I am moving forward with the assistance of my dragons and all my other guides, it really blows me away. So, let's start with 4 of Wind in answer. Now, 4 of Wind, pay attention here. 4 of Wind, 4 speaks about foundations. You creating your foundations on the way you want to go forward. All right? Because you have to create a strong foundation in order to move forward in any venture. Wind speaks about your windy thoughts. It's as if you have fucking gas, you know. Those thoughts that are going round and round and round in your head, and the worries and the, oh God, you know, if I don't want to, or, you know, I'm not sure, oh God, I don't know what they're going to think, and all the rest of that crap. Because here what? It is crap, huh? All of those things, all of those thoughts do not belong to us. They never did. That kind of reasoning never belonged to us. When we were children, we knew it until it was badgered, beaten, persuaded, and everything else out of us. So Four of Wind says rest, recovery, contemplation, a retreat to fully recharge. Cleanse your energy and listen for wisdom from a spirit. Now, let me just, as I look at the card here, you see the blue in the background? I see streams of silver light going horizontal across this card. I see stars right here. See that? I see stars, starlight. That's a beautiful sight. That's a beautiful, beautiful sight. Everything, the cosmos is open and awaiting. The universe wants to know what our true desires are. In this particular card though, I have to turn it like this. And in this particular case, there you see the card. I see three figures. They are three guides. In fact, there are two guides. This third figure is you. This symbol here is another guide. And guess what? I see this guide placing the crown on your head. And this reminds me of a quote from Maya Angelou. You already and I'm paraphrasing here. You already got the crown, now wear it. That's what I'm seeing here. You see all this beautiful yellow, it's like a zip, zip, zip sort of thing that going on there. Energy, energy, energy. And I also see the flowing down of energy also into this being who is placing this beautiful golden crown on your head. You have your guides standing right behind you. And in fact, there are four guides because I see another right here in the background. Everything is connected. And you see the beautiful nimbus of golden light. See all of that? That is spirit, people. Embrace who you are. Accept the goddamn crown and wear it. Go strut your stuff. It says rest and recovery, contemplation, but more importantly, a retreat to fully recharge. You got to go into your inner well of stillness. That's what I call it. Whether you call it meditation, and you need to sit there. You don't even have to go anywhere physically. And yet, when you go into your inner well of stillness, that is a physical retreat. You are just not moving physically. Ask the questions. How do I restart my dream? What is the first step to take me back on the path? Because you see, what I have understood from Abraham Hicks is this, and I really, really got it because of things that are happening in my life. We are all on a journey, as all of you know. But the damn thing is, you see, the things that we want to do, the places that we want to go, where we want to get to, it comes to us based on our vibration. As Dr. Bruce Lipton says, yes, not only is everything energy, but you are freaking energy. You are a powerhouse. Consequently, it is your energy. See that? See what Spirit just did? It is your energy that brings your path to you. Get cracking. So that was the first card. The second card is Eight of Fire. And I so love this card. Eight of Fire, I find is amazing. And the very, very first thing that popped out at me was this magnificent golden orange egg. And I do see it as an egg. Ooh, the breeze wants to blow away my card. I do see it as an egg, and that is all about potential. You are full of it in a good way. And guess what? 8. I have finally embraced the number 8, because I admit I used to see it negatively before, despite the readings that I have given, which didn't concern me. So but for myself, I realize now that 8 is about manifesting abundance. Listen, you see that fire? Light yourself up. Ground yourself in Mother Earth. All right? Be creative. That is what the orange is all about. That's your second chakra. Be creative. Bring it out. And then what I'm seeing here, because that is the fuel. That is your fuel. That's what the fire, the flame is all about. And all that I'm seeing here are the gorgeous purples. I mean, the purples are really, really standing out for me. Even though there's aqua on the card here, I am seeing the purple is blazing bright. And what does the purple represent? The purple is your third eye. The purple is your intuition, people. Heed your intuition. Excuse me. Pay attention to it. That soft voice that we tend to ignore. I mean, it's so soft that we ignore it. But that is your inner self. That is your higher self. That is your higher wisdom speaking. I'm sure you can see that egg in the middle very, very, very clearly. I certainly can. And it looks and there's so much gold on it. Because you know that gold speaks of spirit. All right? So you are on track. This is all about your harnessing the power of your dreams. This is so gorgeous. This is so gorgeous. This turquoise or aqua, consider this communication. That's what I just got. So you need to learn to communicate. You need to communicate more. You need to speak up more. You need to share your desires. You need to speak it out, because a lot of us don't really say what we want. We don't really say what we need. I mean, I have a big mouth, and yet I still hold myself back until push comes to shove, you know. And I say that I have a long fuse, but my fuse has gotten significantly shorter. What else does Eight of Fire have to tell us? Eight of Fire is speaking about movement, fast-paced change, enthusiasm and energy are abundant. Travel and progress. Pay attention to details, because you know, as we say down here in the Caribbean, when you're hot and sweaty, it means when you're busy doing a lot of stuff. We tend to forget about details. But in this particular case, we're talking about your dreams, and you need to pay attention to every small detail in Eight of Fire. You are moving forward. You are going ahead. You are charged up. Your dreams are here, saying, we are waiting. And you know what I just saw? You know what I just saw? Even though it doesn't look it here, I swear to God, I just saw a complete circle in purple on this card. Even though there's an opening here, I just saw a flash of a full circle in purple. This tells me that we've come to full circle, because we are now tapping into our lost dreams, our hidden dreams once more, that we never shared, that we never aired, that we had to put on hold, that we shoved down because we thought, or we were taught, that it's not possible and you have to be practical. Listen to me, you see, dreams, when you are passionate, so very passionate about a dream, that is what is calling you. That is where your passion lies. That is where your soul purpose lies. Heed it. Go to it. You do not know how it is going to turn out until you step into it. Then you can decide which way to turn, how to work it. But heed your dreams. That's what this reading is all about today. It's all about those dreams. And the third and final card is Seven of Fire. Another fire card. Now, fire is all about energy. Blazing energy. And again, I see this swath of purple color here. I mean, it literally leaps off the card. But here, I notice there's a lot of green. There's a lot of green. Green is your heart. Green is your heart. What are your heart's desires? How do they connect to your dreams? 7 is significant of spiritual enlightenment. It speaks of your going within, your connecting with your guides. And if you don't know your guides, or if you don't know who your guides are, it means going into meditation and asking, then listening, or feeling, or smelling, or tasting, or knowing, because those are the senses in which our spirit guides communicate with us. They also communicate with us through sound or songs. So pay attention, because we are all unique. Everyone is different, and you will receive your signs and symbols in your own unique way, and it is up to you, nobody else. It is up to you to put your own interpretation on it. However, if you want a superb teacher to help you with this, find Marilyn Alauria, Alauria, on the internet, marilynalauria.com. She's a fantastic teacher, but she also has a YouTube page with tons of videos that may be able to assist you. She's my teacher. So what does 7 of Fire have to tell us? 7 of Fire says challenge, competition, feeling unstable after achieving success. It does feel kind of destabilizing when you succeed, you know. But that is why you have to plan, you have to have a goal, even if it's just an intention. Because not everyone is goal-oriented, as to say, which I was in my 20s, as to say, okay, this is what I want in 2 years. This is where I want to be in 5 years, that sort of stuff. I'm not like that anymore. Now, what you need to do after you have achieved the success that you desire, you need to have something else already waiting in the wings to go for. That way you don't feel let down. That way you don't feel unstable or disappointed or ill at ease because you don't know what to do next. Seven of Fire also says hold your ground. Breathe and persevere with courage. And that means you have ideas or you have something to say. You want to talk about your dreams and your goals, go to it. It doesn't matter if it's foo-fooed or poo-pooed, criticized. Oh, you're just kidding. Oh, no, you don't mean that, etc. Stand your ground and persevere. You will get through. This is what Seven of Fire is telling you. What else do I want to say about Seven of Fire? Seven of Fire, do you know what listen, you see this where my finger is pointing? I swear it's an emerald. It's not exactly the color of an emerald, but that is an emerald. That's what I see. That green sticking out there, that's what I see. What does emerald mean to you? I mean, I love emeralds because of the vibrant green color. This one is pretty special, even though it's the color of a peridot maybe. So what does an emerald evoke in you? You come up with your own meaning because it is relevant to you and no one can tell you. What else does Seven of Fire? You see, when we have so much energy, and fire again, as I say, is energy, you have to make sure that you ground yourself. You go outside, you walk bare feet in the dirt or on the grass, or you sit on the grass. You put your hand against a tree and feel its life force as you ground in it. You look at a plant and you focus on it, or you even look at a flower and you meld with it. Anything in nature grounds you. You can also, if you can't go outside, take off your shoes. This is one I just learned from Rudy Hunter. And rub your bare feet or your stockinged feet on the floor. That also grounds you. Because you don't want your energy to make you fly away and become a bit the term that just came to mind is become a bit of a blonde. But we know all that is bullshit, huh? It doesn't mean if it's a caricature, all of that is bullshit. But basically, you don't want to become ditzy when you have so many things to do, so many irons in the fire, so many things going on. You have to ground yourself because the heat of the flames, that is what's going to light you up as you reignite the passion, because that's what it's all about. As you reignite your passion for your dreams or your long lost dreams, that's what you need to do. All right, my beautiful souls. So I'm going to let you see my sterling features before I sign off. So I'm going to say, see, I'm all in red again. I really wish I could show you all the sign, my head, you know. It's already growing out. My hair grows very, very fast. So my beautiful souls, I hope this reading, this intuitive weekly reading was helpful to you. So I don't have anything more to say. I'm not into make talk. On this note, I'm going to say ciao.